Let's just get this a little set up here. How is everybody doing? Welcome to I Spy Collectible. My name is Kyle, and today we're going to check out some awesome estate sales. Hold on, I'm just getting everything all set up here to see those comments. Welcome. Hey, Google, volume down 1. We're checking out some awesome estate sales today. We're doing all random pulls, but we do have all different kinds of collections today. We got glass, books, figurines, pottery, Canadian pottery, metal, all kinds of goodies here. We can even do a quick little walkthrough first. Hello, Mama Reezy. How are you doing, Patty? Welcome. So we're just going to start off by showing what we have in terms of the setup for today, and then we're going to go walk through some of the options that we have. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. My name is Kyle. We're checking out some awesome estate sales today. We're going to do some crazy deals. So right now we're just going to zoom through and check out what we have on the table set up. Thank you for the share. Oh, I appreciate you. So we have all kinds of goodies. So I'm not trying to go too fast there. Look at this little cow. Isn't that adorable? A little napkin holder there. So we got awesome little pottery. We have more of these figurines as well. If we're enjoying some of those Disney moments. We got the metal. These cool roller blades in the metal section. Look how cool those are. You tie them and strap them to your shoes. We have some ephemera here that we could go through together. We got some knobs and pulls, like things if you're like changing some furniture, doing some upcycling, or like little renovations around the house. We have lots of goodies for those as well. I'll do a quick little hello. I'm just in my comfy clothes here, but hello. Thank you for the share. My name is Kyle from I Spy Collectible. We're doing our little setup this way today. We often don't do the switch around, but I'm gonna give it a try. So let me know if there's anything that we can set up a little different so it's easier to see, or if there's something you want to check out. This is there. There. We're sliding. There we go. So just getting things set up. Sorry if it's taking just a second. But we do have lots of little fun goodies set up here on the display, like this little fun little piglet on its way down the hill here. We have books, we have glass, we have figurines. We got lots of fun stuff today. So let's see if I can maybe start a poll here real quick. Welcome. How's it going? Popping up a poll here. Where's everyone tuning in from? Niagara? Oh my gosh, you're on vacation! That's so exciting. I love Niagara. And away from work. Good for you. Resting up. Books. So Tashawn is upstairs working on I Spy today. So it's just me. So I'm a little bit slower on the on all the tech stuff. So thank you for your patience in advance. F M There we go. So we'll pop up a little poll. So what we're doing today, we're starting a new style of schedule. The shit. Hello. Welcome. So what we are going to be doing, we're doing a 2-hour show here, and then we'll be doing a 2-hour stream at 6 p.m. for Deals on Style. So if you want to bookmark those shows, I can drop Deals on Style in the chat there as well. How's it going, the shit? Let's go, Deals. Good. It's been a hot minute since I've been live, so I'm just getting back into the flow. Hello, Sabina! time. Oh my gosh, thank you. So I thought I would try a little different. I know I love being able to show you how excited I am about things with my face, but today I'll do it with my hands. We'll do a little jazzercise, but that way we can check out all of those little goodies as we go. That way we have, bam, the item up close. You can check out all the goodies. I can bring it up close for you. So I'm trying something a little new. Also, thank you. I appreciate you. We're doing two shows today. So we're doing today a 2-hour stream here, and then we're going to be doing a 2-hour stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well on Deals on Style. We have here. Let me show you. So we have like a little Y2K. Do I have anything Mario? Um, Give me just a second. I want to say no, unfortunately. I don't think I do. But I would say that these guys kind of are giving a, they have the little mustache energy. So not quite Mario, but we have a little mustache energy. Um, but I can definitely keep an eye out for some Mario in the future. Thank you so much for your request there. Is it Luigi or Melly? Or I can just call you Luigi from Melly. So this is our show set up for later on Deals on Style. I also see that we got some votes in the poll there. So thank you, thank you. I'll grab some figurines to start us off here. Bam. How's everybody's week going? It's been like, I want to say like almost 2 weeks since I've been live. So it's nice to be back to catch up. Let's start off, since I showed that figurine, let's start off with that one. He's a little figurine. Oh, it's perfect height. Yay! Okay, so this is a really cool piece here. It's made in Japan. We have a little stamp on the bottom, or a signature here on the bottom. To avoid hangovers, stay dry. Turn that off. Okay. And we're shaking. Sorry, we got it. I'm also missing your comment there. Sorry, love. This is a first time for this. It's Melee. Oh my gosh, very cool. Melee, nice to meet you. Welcome in there, Warduke and Flaming Star. So we're just getting the show started. I have a poll popped up there, but if you're like me and you can't see the top of the screen there, just take a second, vote on the poll, and then bloop that up so you can see all the details. So we got these really great figurines here that have their little bar cart, and then they have all the original little pieces here. I would say this is more for display rather than use. I would say that there's maybe a little bit of tarnish on some of these pieces, but if you wanted to clean those up, you could easily do that as well. He's got a little dust on him there, and there's some minor paint wear just on some of the pieces. I believe this piece is from the 50s when I was doing the research. Oh my gosh, how am I going to do this here? Sort of pop him in him. And today I'm going to run him I'm going to do him for $10 in 3, 2, 1. There he goes. So really cool piece. We got all of those original accoutrements. It might be something missing from the back here. I'm not sure what that one would be for, but maybe you have something that could go in there. Plop that back in there. So hello, Pear Rider. How's it going? Happy Wednesday, love. Pop that back. All right, so let's keep going through some figurine style things here. How about these adorable little things? How cute are these little moments? How are you doing? Hold on, I might need to just change my setup. I can't keep walking around this like this. So I'm just trying out a new setup, so I'm just going to move a few things around just real quick. I appreciate you all popping in, spending a little lunch hour together. works much better. Okay. Hello, hello, Cam. How is it going, sweetheart? Happy Wednesday. So we're gonna pop this one onto here. So we're going through some estate sales today. All kinds of goodies. I do not have them loaded in the tray. But we're doing random poll styles, but I do have some set up here in a little display. So if anybody wants to check out anything that is in the display, just let me know. Happy day. Oh, happy day. And welcome, welcome. I'm not sure what part to pull out of there. So just welcome. So what we have here are these really cute little salt and pepper shakers. We have beautiful colorations with the yellow and the green. Original stopper on that one. This one here is missing that original stopper. I believe these are a Nesco. And today I'm going to run them for lightweight. We run those 4, 5, in 3, 2, 1. There they go. So we're running these cute little salt and pepper shakers. I think it's like kind of like a clown neckline or some sort of like costume-esque kind of little heads. They're cute little smiles on them, right? They do have some minor discoloration just from time there, but overall, I don't know, something that just kind of makes you smile. Like cute little head salt and pepper shakers. Um, it's been a hot minute since I've been live, Kim. Looks pixie. Yes. So I'm trying something a little new. I'm doing a 2-hour slot here this afternoon, and then we're doing a 2-hour slot for Deals on Style. But then we're also trying to Sean at the same time. So I'm trying to do it alone, and I don't know if I set it up 100% correctly. So I'm just going through the motions. So sorry I'm nervous. Yes. Um, and then yeah. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna do 2 hours here of this show, and then I'm going to do the same show on another platform, and then I'm gonna like switch to deals, and then I'm gonna do that on another platform. So that way that I'm always like taking the set and then using it twice. Um, so I know I'm not directing anybody anywhere, but I'm just talking about what I'm trying for the day, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really sorry. I'm just it's just been a little bit of a rough. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry that I don't have the like super excited energy that I typically have today. So I'm just like struggling to find the words to like kind of explain that. So yeah, sorry. I appreciate you. Anyways, so yeah, just trying something today. So we're gonna just go ahead. Thanks, Kim. Hold on, I'm just gonna like let's just sit down for a minute. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to read your comments. 1 second. All right, so I'm not just gonna like talk at you. So yeah, I appreciate you joining us. I've been struggling with myself lately, in the sense of like self doubt and like a lot of different things. So I've like really struggled to go live lately. So um, I've just like built a schedule to like push myself to do it, and I'm still not 100% to like push myself the way that I want to be pushing myself. So thank you for being here and dealing with this. um, those aren't even the right words. I just I appreciate you, and I love you. So I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thank you. I love you. One second here. I'm just gonna put this back. I'm already low battery. Love it. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, no, it is, and I really appreciate the way that you always make this place such a safe space for us all. And fuck it, I'm just gonna have this conversation. I don't have the words to say it, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. Literally, I keep dragging you around the basement. Hey Google, can you just stop? All right. So I've gotten to, right. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this chaos. Um, so a year ago, we decided to leave a platform where we had started reselling, and in that we had like anyways, so we made a really big switch about a year ago in our business. And for the last year, I just keep smiling and wearing sparkly things and just presenting that everything is great and awesome. And like, I'm at a point where I just can't do that anymore. And I can't keep telling people to celebrate their authenticity when the way that I just keep presenting is the way that I wish I could be, when at the same time it's so hard for me to be that shine, and that's why I keep projecting to others that they should celebrate their shine because it's something that I wish I could do for myself. So, and I know that this, I sent a Melody. Welcome to my cry fest. So I'm just like having a meltdown, and I appreciate you watching. So, anyways, over the last year, it's been a really challenging year of growing and learning, and again, I just kept feeling like I needed to present that, like, through all of that growing and learning, that like it was good, it's okay. Um, because I want other people to like step out of their comfort zone and do things that are 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 hard, or like for their morals. Um, so I didn't want to show that weakness, but I feel like I can't keep being that version of myself. I have to like explain. I just need to be whole for you. I just need to stop showing that I'm like, yay, because I can't be yay every day, and I'm not yay every day. So I need to be honest, and it's been so hard for me to find the words because I fear of judgment and worry that like me not being okay means that like you can't. I don't know. I worry that like it me being like this just is like instability or like chaos, and like it's not always like that, but I just need you to know that like I can't just keep being like this perfect version of what like I hope to be, what I hope my business could be, what I hope I could be. I just need to like say, hey, this is my now, this is like, and I'm sorry that this isn't even good words. I need a Kleenex. We are not, but wouldn't it be nice? Uh, so I've just been in this place of like trying to find the words to like explain. I don't know. I guess I still don't have the words. Um, but I need to start like having the conversation where I'm actually like okay with saying that like I'm not okay, because I think that like being honest, and if somebody else needs to hear if like they're not okay, it's okay to not be okay, because I can't keep being a projected version of what I want, and I don't want other people to think that that's what like you should be like attaining, if that's not something that's even attainable in my versions. So um yeah, and I feel like we see Oprah as a version of like we've created a version of Oprah. Like we don't even see the Oprah that is Oprah because she's the Oprah that we've created, if that makes sense. Um, I agree. I think that that's why I want to talk about it. And hi, I'm so sorry. I'm having a meltdown. I was just I was like, oh, I'll build a schedule and I'll just do it. And I'm like, I just can't. I can't just keep being like, look at these cute things. Uh, anyways, okay. So, um, I just want you to know that I love and appreciate you all, because like 3 years ago, I started talking to a camera in my basement, and it changed my life. And it's been the biggest roller coaster that I've ever been on. And there's so many ups and downs. And I just want to start celebrating the ups and showcasing the downs, because I just kept showcasing the highs. And like, I just don't want to show this narrative that like that's the way it's supposed to be, or that's what like the work towards is, or like I understand my impact, and I want to share my honesty and my vulnerability, because I just don't want people to be working towards perfectionism, or like bottling up your emotions. And I think so I we left Poshmark a year ago, so like almost to the day. But whatnot, like we took a few months of trying all other things. Like we did landscaping for a few jobs. I worked with my brother for a little bit, and then because we tried whatnot right away, and then it was like it was it was extremely hard to go from Poshmark to learning a platform where like the first few times it didn't work and I lost money, and then I was like so hard on myself, and I was like, okay, this isn't my now. Maybe I have to try something else. So we tried a few other things, and then I was like, if I'm giving this much of my time to somebody else, why am I not sitting at home and being online 8 hours a day? If I could give 8 hours to somebody else, why can't I commit like I give more than 8 hours? But like the mindset of saying, oh, why can't I just be live for 8 hours? So then about 6 months ago, we started to really commit to like trying whatnot and learning what whatnot is. Um, and then I would say like November or the end of October maybe was when we like started scheduling actually whatnot shows. Um, yeah, sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm just rambling now. And I didn't Red Rooster. I didn't even like. I didn't mean or try to build a Kyle image. Um, Again, I think it's just like I started saying like this is like basically I can like give you great advice, but I can't follow that own advice. Um, like it's crazy that I can like I don't get go out in my dressed up clothes because I'm afraid but yet I tell people to do that. So I just need to like, I don't know. It's been like I literally sat with the lady who invented. There's more than one person who invented Poshmark, but I sat with the lady who invented Poshmark, and she literally belittled everything that we did for Poshmark, and that tore me apart. And I instantly lost every self confidence that I had because I poured my heart into that. I never believed in anything more than what I believed in Poshmark because I sat here like the first time I did a show, I sat on the ground in my basement with nothing. And from that, I literally they called me. We had a Zoom call, and then the first question they said was, "So can you tell us who you are and what your posh story is?" And I was like, "You've never spoken to anybody else like this. What do you mean you don't know who I am and I need to explain who I am? You know who I am and you fucking took everything from." Oh my god. I controlled myself and I told them my posh story. They told me that the Canadian posh team is afraid of me and that I shouldn't go. That I wasn't told I couldn't go to events, but they're like, the team is afraid of you. And I was like, afraid of me? So, anyways, that's why I left reselling. I had to just like get out of it all and just take some time. And it was really awesome to like, it was gardening, so it was so grounding. Um, but the entire experience, and I've never explained what happened, and it's hard because I'm not allowed to, and it's anybody's opinion to say what, like, it's a he said she said thing, and it's just like stupid. But anyways, I fully committed to Poshmark, and that's why we needed to step away. And then I built a wall to like not let that happen to me again. I'm so sorry that you're all sitting here and I'm not even talking well. I'm not even talking in full sentences. This is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, Pickles! I didn't even say you hi. So, anyways, the whole point of this conversation is that I've come to a point where I want to be more honest about like my journey and what we're working on and what we're working towards. And I'm sorry that if I ever by like I didn't feel like at the time I'm like I was trying to like not be myself. But then more and more I'm just like I can't, like I'm not strutting around and sassy all the time. Like I wear loungy clothes and I self doubt all the time, and I like I think the greatest way that I can explain it is that like my insecurities and worries of not being good enough or not being working hard enough or not, like all of my negatives make me look more positive because I'm so concerned all the time about being better, like growing. I have to be more efficient. I have to do all of these things, and that makes it look like it's thriving because it's always changing and always growing, and I'm trying something new, and like it looks like the creativity is coming from just like passion, but like it's anyway. I'm getting so random, and hi everyone who's just joining. That's right. Um, so yeah, thank you for listening. I feel so much better for just saying it. Thank you. So, yeah, it's been a really hard year. Like a really hard year. And like I'm not here for sympathy. I'm not like I'm a person who works hard and I'll always work hard. But I just like I think I don't know. Yeah. So, um if you're just joining, my name is Kyle. I've been a reseller for the craziest thing is like I don't even like the reseller word. Like I'm just like I didn't know I was gonna be a reseller. I literally started live selling, just like chatting, and then one day, like everybody was like, "Yo, can we please do this on a regular basis?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can." And that's how we became resellers because we were just literally talking and hanging out, meeting friends on the internet, and then they were like, "Can we have more? Because when is your time available? How can we do this?" Uh, and then I fell in love with fashion again because like I feel like it's hard to like explain my story without telling my whole story. Um, but like when we moved to the Dominican, like we were told to not present gay or like be flamboyant or or stand out in that way because it's unsafe. So we wore like the like a t-shirt in like short just like I didn't I removed fashion from my life because apparently that was unsafe for me. And then we moved back to a small town and we worked in a factory and we worked at an orchard and we were in a place where like again it was safer to be fit in. It was safer to not stand out as a gay man. And just being in a small town, it was safer to not be a gay man. And it's not nothing against this town or these people or anything. It's just like it's just their upbringing and they don't even know how they stare at you. Or like I worked at a factory where people wouldn't even speak to me. I would speak to them and they wouldn't speak back. So when Poshmark came, like I found people that loved fashion, like I loved fashion, and they encouraged me to like put on a dress, wear a skirt. Who cares if it's men's clothes or women's clothes or it's everybody's clothes? They're clothes. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm so sorry that I'm a hot mess. Ah, fuck. So that's really what like started my passion for what I do. So like then that unlocked this new version of me and I never felt more free. I like Poshmark became my family because they made me feel like a whole new version of myself. I know I'm not allowed to say Poshmark. I'm sorry, whatever, whatnot. I'm not saying go there. I'm just saying them. Um, and then the people we connected with, like then we were getting messages about people who from us celebrating ourselves. Like then people started to celebrate themselves and just like I learned that like there's this ripple that if you spread love and kindness and encouragement and celebrating people for seeing them, that's what like can build joy. Like you can smile at somebody and like change somebody's day and then that person smiles and they change somebody's day and like it goes on and on. So that's why I became a reseller is so that I could help people find items or moments or find something that allowed confidence, empowerment, love, and then that was kind of not taken away from me. But I learned that there's a corporation and that there is a community and that there's a huge difference between the two. And I was mad at a corporation. And then I walked away from a community that I loved so much and I still love so much. And it sounds so corny, and I know it sounds so corny. And I know that's why they loved what I did and represented for them, because it came from my heart, and you couldn't pay somebody to do that. And that's what they abused. They abused how I loved them and how we loved each other. Anyways, and now trying to rebuild and regrow after that kind of grief, I think I had to lose a version of myself in that time. But coming back to Whatnot, I feel the same experience where I'm connecting with people that I'm excited to see every day. I'm excited to learn about what's going on with them. But at the same time, I've built this wall that won't let me connect with them the way that I connected before. So I needed to have this conversation, at least for myself, because I needed to share why I couldn't be the same version or the person that you maybe expected from Poshmark. So through all of that, this isn't a negative conversation. I really do feel like I've grown so much from this, and I'm sorry I'm missing comments like crazy. Oh, I appreciate you. It's true. It really is the most freeing thing. And I can't say that they did that. I say that I did that. I did that because like every you have a choice. So they said those things, and I had a choice to decide to be hurt by their words rather than empowered. And now I see it as empowerment. The same lady who asked me who I was literally said, "What can we do to make you come back?" So the entire conversation was a mind game, and everything they ever did was a mind game. Um, but that doesn't take away what we did for the community, how we built a community, how it changed our lives, and how we represent ourselves, and how we live. But it's been hard. It's been really hard, and Whatnot, as much as it's been an amazing community, it's also like a new learning experience. So with that, there's new change and just growth. So it's 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 been hard, and so with that, we are going to be expanding back to also be streaming on other platforms, um, because I've learned that I could be mad at a corporation, but I don't want to be mad at the community. And like I've never been mad at the community, but I don't want to lose a community because I've been mad at a corporation. So, and as a business, I need to use all of the tools that are available to me. So when I set up a show, I'm going to do a show here, and then I'm going to do the same show on another platform to utilize my time and maximize myself as a business. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the shit show. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I need to test a few things first. Um, and as much as that's what I got to do. Um, so that's what we're gonna try for now. Um, and then I think so. What I've also done different, I didn't do it for this show, but for my Deals on Style show, instead of so there's a huge difference between Poshmark and Whatnot in terms of your trade slash marketplace. So, um, what I have been doing is when I was trying to like upload my inventory, I would make inventory and then add it to all of my shows so that it never disappeared. Because if you add it as an auction, it disappears after a certain amount of time or something. It just disappears. And if it's a buy it now, then it's not in the auctions. So I was confused by all of this. So what I've done now is I created a show, I added it to one show. Maybe they're going to disappear, whatever, but it's easier for the buyer. I want the shop to say, this is what's in this show, these are my items from this show. If you want to go see what's in my inventory, go check out my profile and check out them there, rather than having everything available in my shop. So that's one thing that I'm trying to do, but I didn't have set up for this one. I again, just always a little one step behind. Yes, thank you, Legacy Collection. This isn't a woe is me conversation. This is me being honest. Instead of just I just want other business owners to know that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have the conversations with your close circle, and this is my close circle. So I just hope that maybe somebody else can have a thing where they're like, you know what, maybe I should just message my sister and have this conversation, or maybe I need to message my friend and see if they're okay. So that's really all. I'm not here for sympathy, and I definitely am part of the team of like rally and use this energy for like more creativity, more passion, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm definitely not a person to like, when it's a hard moment, just be like, oh my gosh, it's a hard moment, what am I gonna do? I'm a person that's like, okay, it's a hard moment, this is what I'm gonna do. So I have a plan. So I definitely, I wanted to have an open conversation and just, yeah, okay, go check it out. Go check out Deals on Style right now, and then you can see the set here. I know you're not going to be able to see at the same time, but or I guess you don't have to. You really don't have to go look. But that's what I wanted to try, because I felt like when I personally went into my own show and then shopped the shop, that it was like everything was in there, and then it's all alphabetical, so it's all over. And then I tried to like affect the alphabet thing by other zeros and hashtags and things, and then that just added to the muddledness. So I'm just like, you know what, I want a clear slate. I want what's here available, that they can go see what's there, pre-bid if they want. And that's how I'm going to approach it moving forward. Like, as I build a show, I'm going to add the inventory to it, even if it takes a little bit of extra time. I just think, because if it disappears after the show, then it's not going to affect the other stuff. But that's why I'm going to do 2 shows. So hopefully between the 2, there's not too many that I'm going to be adding in afterwards. Oh my gosh, and you shared. You're just the darn cutest. Thank you so much for joining and sharing the loving. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I'll definitely share the links as well. I find the auction and the buy now tabs. I also get confused by that, because then like when you're adding like talking as somebody as a seller, when you're adding the inventory, whether it's a buy it now or a like, because we're trying to do 2 things at once, I think, and I think that they're working towards that. I just think that the way that it's set up is too overwhelming for sure, especially when you're trying to like, I want more control in the back, where I can like add things to a show, remove things from a show. Like, it should just be like all inventory is just there as a buy it now, and you should pull it into an auction, and when you do that, it switches to an auction. And that would be a dream. Because that's what I'm trying to do in the background, and it's like working against the system almost. Uh, so yeah, this is not a good example. I didn't do that for this show. I silly was like, I'll have everything ready, and then I was like, wait, Kyle, you put collectibles first. So it is what it is, and it led to this conversation. So I think it was meant to be. Again, I apologize for my like full on sobbing, and like I get so ugly when I cry. Like, I'm a little like, So, what if instead of more creativity, more passion, more less pressure to be more when you are already enough as you are? You know what? Have you ever read the Book of the Tao? Because you're giving me like you've read the Book of the Tao energy. I love that. I really do love that. And yes, yes, Legacy, we have an Instagram group where we all share our links and like if we have questions or like shared our experiences, it's just kind of like a group where if something goes array or you're excited about something, it's a place to touch base and then maybe somebody has that knowledge or we can celebrate together. It's kind of like a coworker group kind of thing. The Pooh version. Oh, love it. Yes, right. Oh my gosh, you guys are just so sweet in the comments. I'm sorry I'm missing it and behind and just a mess. Yes, Melody, my work wife. Yes. So Legacy, here, this is my just follow me on Deals on Style on Insta, and then I'll add you to the group there. Like before I was like, let me know what your Instagram is and I'll find you. That's way too much work. Not in the sense that I don't want to do the work, but there are a lot of sometimes the very same names, and I'm like, oh no, which one is the right person? So it's easier. I'll give it to you. You find me, and I'll add you. That's the flow. East Ender, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I feel like I've collected myself a little bit. I feel so much better for just sharing my truth rather than just like, and I think what I wasn't trying to not have a truth. I think what I was trying to do was just say I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm trying really hard, so it's okay. And I just and it is okay. When you're trying really hard, it is okay. Um I just don't want to keep continuing having this perspective or like image that like I'm like perfectionism doesn't exist, and it's something that I personally struggle with in the sense that like I feel like I have to be perfect to be professional, or I have to be perfect to show that like my business is growing, or like, but the more I've learned is that the more I share, the more I connect, and the more I learn about other people, the more I learn that we're so much the same. We all have our differences, but at the end of the day, there's so many things that can connect us with being vulnerable, with sharing not just the highlights. So I just want to have those conversations. I want to be able to celebrate people, but then I also want to be able to say, "Hey, are you okay? I've been having a hard day. Is anybody else having a hard day?" Um, because again, I feel like this online community has become a second family because we put ourselves out here and I feel myself growing and learning, and it's cool because I get to see others that are doing the same, growing and learning. So like it builds this really cool bond. Um, so I felt like I needed to share more of myself rather than just presenting like uh like the ideal. Like as a reseller, we should be more polished or like have like I don't know, whatever. That's just my mindset. Um, Humans aren't perfect. Yes, yes. Santa and elves. What do you think I should do for my rewards program? Sorry, I missed this. Ooh, oddities, Christmas, odd Christmas. That's fun. So melody rewards. Yeah, definitely Santa and elves. I think I saw in the comments there as well. Oh, thank you, thank you. Don't fake it till you make it. Yeah, I think that that's a mindset that is. out there, and definitely people work towards. But I definitely have lived by that before. Um, yes, right. Celebrate the now. Is that Tao enough? Oh my gosh! So, a friend from the group that we volunteered with, he gave me this book of the Tao, and then I spent like a couple days just trying to like understand what the Tao was or is or who it is or what it like. It's a deep book. It's a really deep book. um, but I almost want to like. So what I've been doing lately. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it and show you because it's a cool book. Oh my gosh, how about I give myself some lights on the left? Alright. Alright. So this is the book here. Um and like that was the problem. Is because like I wanted like I my the version like I don't it makes me sound a little crazy when I say like that version of me, but like it became like a muscle memory thing of just like I could hear it in my voice and I would just be like, stop it. Stop doing that. Whatever that is, just stop. But then it would like every time I started a show, I could feel that and I'm like, just why? Why aren't you just like talking? And maybe that even just sounds crazy, but like I started being, ooh, that's cool. Reality TV has proven that. Yes, yes. It's like almost like I call it like my Stewart voice, where it's just like, "Hi, welcome," rather than like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like part of it is nervousness for sure, and like something I don't really talk about, or like I don't know. I've have anxiety. I've like I haven't talked to anybody about anything. So I'm like, do I have OCD? Am I struggling with depression? Like, all just why did I even say all those things? Um. Anyway, so this is the loud. I can't even read these things out loud. But what I've been doing with this, I can't even explain really what it's about. What I'll do is like I'll like pick a number and then read the passage. So listen to this and see. Read The Art of War. Ooh, The Road Less Traveled. I need to get into more reading for sure. So or somebody pick a number. Somebody pick a number and we'll read that passage. Only because like I like to like visualize, but if somebody is 5, is the first one, we'll do 5 and then 18. Okay. So the Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. The Tao is like bellows. It is empty yet infinitely capable. The more you use it, the more it produces. The more you talk of it, the less you understand. Hold to the center. I often have to read it a couple times. But so yeah, like it doesn't really like explain what the Tao is, but it explains the person who wrote it. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me just read this thing. The Book of the Way is a timeless guide to the art of living. It's in its central figure, the master, lives in harmony with the Tao. Still, I'm like, what is the Tao? The irreducible essence of the universe. Oh, so it's just the essence of the universe. It was funner when I had to figure it out myself because I got there. Surrendering to it as the master teaches us to feel whole, emptying ourselves of judgment and desire, we discover universal truths. within, without warning. We find peace if we let go of what we love. Our loves becomes present. So it's more about like, you'll have to figure it out yourself. I don't know. I don't really know what it's about. I need a tissue though. 1 second. I should just bring it closer. Ooh, Jonathan, these are all great things I should definitely look into. Yes. So, yeah, just another. I'm bouncing around like crazy. When I cry, I like stop breathing, and then that like affects my thinking. So, I'm sorry if it's just like really gotten rambling at this point, but thank you, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for allowing me to be myself. Thank you for being you as well. Because honestly, this is why I love reselling. This is what I want to do. I want to sit here and I want to be a real person. I don't want, that's why I stopped calling it a show. I stopped calling it a show because it made me feel like I had to put on a show. And I don't want to put on a show. I just want to sit here and show you cool stuff and hang out like your friend and be like, yo, this is perfect for you, like your friend. But I mean like a friend would be sitting here with me. Um, because that's how it all started. But it eventually just it built it to that. I don't know if I did that or if just like the culture of shows kind of got to there. So, oh, I love you. I love you all. Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug? I haven't hugged you guys yet. Sorry, you're not in my beard. Or you might be in my chest. Oh, you're right in my chest hair. Oh my God, you went right down my shirt. Okay, sorry, my thing is lower today, so that happened. Yes, 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 really. I think, and that's, I don't know. I'm just trying to explain how I like how our journey started, and then how I felt myself like veer from what I wanted to be doing, and just I'm ready to stop because then I think it's if I'm not internalize what I think it is, I think it's that or whatever. I think that like I started placing the judgment that I think other people are putting on me when it's not my business to do that. I think I worry that like because we've met like I don't want to say this in an unhumble way because I really don't think that like that highly of myself. I'm often quite self doubtful, but I know that like our community. I just don't want to. I don't want to be somebody that like. I don't want to be a leader. I just don't want to. I don't want to. I just want to share my experience. I worry that like people Okay. Okay. Wow. See, I told you my phone is always dead. And I couldn't tell you where I was. Because I went on for a hot minute. I was still going. I was like, and then I was like, connection, and I was like, because my phone was turned around, so I had no idea. Now I can at least see myself twice. So we're back to the crazy. Hi, Melody. Sorry, my phone died. Of course I did. Let's maybe just go this thing. Okay, okay. You can't hear? Of course. Oh, you can hear. Oh, we're good. Okay. I was like, I don't know what to do. We're all good. Okay, okay. All right. So I literally, like a voice note, I just continued on. I had no idea because my phone was around, so I'm sorry. If you want me to pick up where I left off, let me know because I don't know. So I might just leave her there. I also didn't prepare at all. I'm like, hello, Shauna, welcome, welcome. Muscle memory. How are you doing, sweetheart? Fixed it, yes. Hello, hello. All right. Oh, Shauna, hi. Sorry, I'm just having a little chat today, I guess. I was gonna show some collectibles, but instead I just needed to have a little conversation about not being okay. So yeah. Like I said, again, this isn't yes, packages in the mail. What did you get, Shauna? Melody's got amazing stuff. Also, everybody, make sure you're following and like bookmarking everybody's stuff in the comments here. I know we're all friends here, but if there's anybody new and you're in the chats there, jump in and say hi, and make sure you're following everybody here as well. So yeah, I don't know if I need to continue on my crying fit, but I just thank you very much for being with me and listening, and it feels really good to just have a conversation. Yes, right. We all need a good cry. And I've been crying a lot lately, so I was just like, you know what, Kyle, like I'm just not I can't post another video of just like a cool outfit because like I'm just like I need to be more what's actually going on. So um I didn't intend to have this conversation, nor did I have the words to really explain what I needed to explain. So I'm sorry. But just kind of breaking the ice of saying, are you going to do Whatnot Con? I just heard about it yesterday. I saw Whatnot posted something, but I didn't know it was in Toronto. And then I was in Terry's show and, hey, Oreo, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Long time no see, buddy. You know Oreo from, what can we call it? We're going to have to call it something. Just Osh. Can we just call it Osh? Oh, it's online. Oh my gosh. He told me he had tickets. Oh my gosh. Oshkosh. Yes. Okay, we'll go Oshkosh. No. Oh my gosh. Then yes. Oh my gosh. I would love to. Yeah, I will have to look into it now because I maybe there is something. I think he's going to something like the in-person version. Maybe there's like an in-person thing. Because he was saying something in Toronto about like they're like at a markety thing. Ooh, comics and books. Yes. Yes. I say that I'm just like staring at the comics. I'm like, yes, I have comics. So that would be fun. I hope you're doing that too. Ooh, the cards. The cards is a learning game. Every time we go live with the cards, I feel like I learn something new, but it's a whole new world. Like, oh my gosh. Even the comics, like those ones are a little okay because I can like
Google image and then kind of learn a little about it. But like the cards, there's just so many cards and so much knowledge. And like I was at the dollar store and I was like, oh look, there's a pack of Pokemon cards, and I was just like, don't, just why don't. I was thinking, yes, yes. It's been a year since we did our first show back on Posh. I think this is what's kind of like made all these feelings kind of really, not that I did the show, but just that it's been a year. And then like I told my mom we were back on Posh, and she's like, "What? Why?" And I was like, and it's not that you guys. I mean, this is all because of the corporation side of it. Um, so so yeah, I think it's just I'm feeling all the feelings is what it really is. Um, so yeah, it's about a year ago we left Poshmark. We went to Toronto and we spoke to the Posh team and decided that it was our time to leave. And we have since then we've done some landscaping. I've worked with my brother. So like my brother is a contractor. So I was actually like building things, like standing on a roof. I can put on a roof. I can lift heavy stuff. It would be so it's like the exact opposite of my day here. So like I come home dirty and sweaty, and but it's like also one of the most empowering things I've ever done is working with my brother on construction stuff, because my whole life I built this idea that like I'm not masculine, I'm not strong, I'm not a manly. I can't do those manly things. I can't play sports. I'm bad at sports because I'm just not that. Bullshit. Bullshit to it all. You can do everything. Anyone can do anything. Like I felt so empowered for myself because I put those limitations on myself. Whether that whatever that external came from, but I still did that. Uh, I I worked with him on building like a big barn, like a pole barn. So it's like for tractors and like really tall, really long. Like we did that. Like I put that freaking roof on. Like I can put the trusses and like nail and nail gun and cut things. Like all of the things that the team was expected to do. I found that I could do right. So I'm so grateful because I got to experience that as well. Um, so to learn, like I feel everything in life you learn from and that you grow, and that like everything, it's so corny, everything happens for a reason, but like really because like it is now, but for our first few months when we left Poshmark, so to reference, when we were on Poshmark, um that was our full-time job. We had quit our jobs and started Poshmark full-time. Um, but then that was our full-time job. So we literally quit our full-time job to not have a job. So like I realized that we have the stuff, but like to do what we were doing that allowed ourselves to be a full-time seller, you have to build that again, to like start a community that helps you grow to get to that point. It takes time. So it like that would be like us starting Poshmark and saying, "Oh my gosh, I love Poshmark so much that I'm going to quit my job and do it right away." We had to wait a while before we did that with Poshmark, like 2 years, not with streaming, but like overall, we were with Poshmark building our Poshmark community for like 2 years. Then we went live for a year. Then we were a full time reseller with just Poshmark. So it was really difficult to go to a new platform and expect the same thing. So I didn't expect it. I knew it wouldn't right away. We wanted to try, and the first few shows, if anybody is new and you're thinking about doing a show, do your show your way. I came to Whatnot and I was just like, I'm going to assimilate myself to Whatnot culture. I'm going to do giveaways. I'm going to do dollar starts. I am going to all of the things that I see of Whatnot. I'm going to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do what's best for your business. So if you want to experiment and try that, then see what happens, then do that. Don't just do it the first time and say all of my things are $1 and I'm doing 5 giveaways, because you are going to lose money. You will lose money. But I want you to also, at the same time, when I say lose money, losing money is looking at it in terms of an investment. So you can do it in a way where there's like the correct way of like trying it and learning. So if you do it a little bit at a time, try things in little increments. So I'm going to do one giveaway and see if that does something different. And that way, you know, okay, this is what comes out of a giveaway. This is my cost of one giveaway. Don't do the first show and do like 10 and then learn what it means to pay for a giveaway. And those are all tools. So just, again, I'm only speaking from my experience. Take from it what you will. But I would say don't just jump in saying this is what I think works there and saying I'm gonna do that right away. It took me time to build what I wanted my whatnot to be then. So in terms of like what is my new cost method, because everything became new. It all became new. There was all new tools. So it takes time to find your flow. I often mention the word flow about like you'll find your flow once you experiment, and like a little case study. You're learning as you're doing things. You're collecting data, and then assessing. So it's always important to step back and kind of assess once you've tested a few things. Right. So when you think about it in the sense, but like that can also just be time. So let's say you have a show that you didn't make any sales. So that could also be seen as a negative, but then at the same time, did you gain any followers? Did you meet anyone new that day? Maybe you had an awesome connection. Maybe somebody that you do know had an awesome update and you learned something new about their day. So that's the like, sorry, I missed something. What? Yes. Oh my, oh, people leave bad reviews for giveaways? Okay. That's a special type. There's all types of people out there. But that's yeah. Wow. Always just be kind. Like if somebody's giving you something, if you don't like it, pass it on or resell it. That's the name of Oreo. Of course you do. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's not kind. But yeah, sorry, my brain's still all scattered. Um, some people's children, right? So again, I think I'm just gonna, I don't know. Does that? I feel like, Oreo, do you have any questions about what the last year or whatnot, or are you doing any shows on here? Tell us about what you're up to. Um, what time is it? Okay, maybe I will show a few. Do you get more buyers than the Canadian? So I would say that there are more Canadian buyers for sure, but I would say that there is some Canadian or the other words. I would say that there is I would say probably like a 70-30 split for us. So 70 Canadian, 30 American. Um, when you have a chance, do you happen to have khaki shorts or skirts in women's medium or men's small? Ooh, khaki shorts. I can definitely double check. I want to say yes. Have I shipped overseas yet? Yes. I think we did. We had something go to Germany. I think something from I Spy went to Germany. Yes. Yes. No, I love it. I think that I will get back into things. I think I've kind of explained my feelings, and honestly, I think I just needed to say it out loud because I wasn't allowing myself to kind of process all that. So, yes. Oh, I appreciate you, Oreo. Okay, let me see what I got for some of those khaki kind of shorts. Let's see what size are these. Oh, those are not shorts. I know I have They might be. Right, all of these. Oh no. So like something like these ones are not the right size, but I think that's the exact. Oh my gosh, I have. They're not shorts, but if you. This is a size 28 men's. So like that would be like a men's extra small. That would also like kind of crop into that same exact kind of silhouette. But I think that one's the only one that I have. Hi, Gwen. Upstairs, honey. But yes, shorts or a skirt. But just confirming in my mind that that's the vibe. I don't think. Yeah, not exactly like that. I think that would probably be the closest, and that other one was the wrong size. This one is kind of not even close, but like a brown skirt. But we are doing deals at 6. So I have the plan for my shows moving forward. I'm gonna do a show in the morning on collectibles, and then I'm going to do 2 hours here and then 2 hours on the other platform, and then I'm going to do 2 hours at 6 from 6 to 8 on whatnot on deals, and then I'm going to go do that same show on another platform. So we're doing 2 shows a day, one of each of the styles, and then I Spies in the evening. But then we're also going to double them up so that it's kind of like reusing the show that we have set up. Yes, do it. List for all of us. I love watching a show and doing like the little back office stuff on whatnot at the same time. It's really fun. Again, I feel like it's kind of like that coworker vibe, where we're like we all have like that relatable experience where like we know more than like talking to somebody who doesn't know about whatnot, about like something that happened or a tool that doesn't work or whatever. Right, a little work along. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get back to kind of what we did for the 30-day challenge, but not that extent. Like I can't do that. So I'm not going to even kind of choose which days. I'm going to try to just do it. Like I'm not going to do every day, but I'm going to try to build a schedule. I'm going to do this for a couple days and see how the flow works, and then from that I'll pick the days then what it turns into. So yes, I would say yes for the last 4, 5, 6 months. The last 6 months we have been like full-time selling just from whatnot, and as of last weekend we're now technically gonna do, and like we always have other platforms, so I wouldn't say it's just full-time whatnot. I would say that like we're just full-time resellers, because I don't know, resellers, full-time entrepreneur. So because we also use other platforms for like our different brands as well. Like we got eBay, we got Shopthing, we're working on other things. Right. Small goal to build up and then scale up. Yes, nice. We're also jumping into a little FB. Right? Definitely. I would say the exact same, because I'm working towards it. So that's just kind of like, but it's the truest thing. Like if I think what really happened is that like myself, entrepreneurs were born through that platform, and then there becomes this connection of like, well, those tools, like that's what made me become like it's almost a reliance of like I need that to still do that reselling. No, you learned all those tools, you learned all those experiences, you can take that and then use that and apply it to everywhere. So maybe, or maybe you've been doing this for 20 years on eBay, and now adapting to those other sides as well. The strike definitely it was a very big eye-opening moment, and it's crazy that I got an email yesterday about they're stopping the I don't listen to Kim for the updates. I don't have the right words. I'm a generalizer. I'm like, I saw the email and I remember 4 words. This is what I took away. So don't quote me on it. I just remember looking at the email right away, and I was like, okay, cool, summarize. I'm Nicole Notes. Yes, right. But I think they said that they stopped conversations leading from now until then to let them kind of like figure out exactly what they want, and then they'll decide on the 22nd. So there'll be updates around there. But in terms of like other platforms, I've already switched off from Canada Post because I'm not gonna send it out now and then like wait and it get halfway there and then become stuck somewhere. So I've already taken that preemptive action on the other platforms. So I'm excited to see what happens with this platform in terms of the bring your own label. I'm sure it's just all going to be very much the same as the last time. But I'm looking for that info. You have one package at risk. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is set up maybe. Oh, I think maybe actually BOL's coming back plus chit chats. Hopefully more. Yes. They have a plan. I figure they got a plan out there all ready to go, but yeah, just all the changing. All us poor resellers. Just every month there's like a new thing that they're just like, oh, the shipping, oh, the tariffs, oh. So shout out to everybody for just being so adaptable and like putting up with it all, right? F the tariffs. Just F. I just like removed it from my brain for like I'm just like, you know what? I'll worry about the strike, then I'll worry about tariffs. I'm like, you know what? Nothing's over $800. I don't care what it is. I'm so tired of it. I agree. I don't think I'm gonna go back to showing the collectibles just for this show. I will be back tomorrow at 12, and we'll do what I had prepared for today. But I'll try to get the show or the shop set up just a little bit. Yes. Oh, you know what? We went to Pure later, and I was impressed. I was there, and they had like all the wrapping stuff. They had free mailers. The lady was like showing us all the stuff that we could do there, and I was like, "This is legit." Now, don't buy your boxes there. Don't buy your boxes from the shipping places. Go and find boxes that are sustainable from other brands, businesses, your neighbors, your family members. There's so many boxes in the world. Don't buy new boxes. Don't buy boxes. Oh my gosh. So many times that somebody's like, yeah, I gotta go buy more boxes. I'm like, don't buy boxes. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's maybe some circumstances where like you got to have like the perfect box or something, and then maybe that's a good time. But I'm a firm believer in just there's always a box. Yes, my mom buys a lot of doTERRA, so I always have like the perfect little like mini boxes. Right? There's always certain things. So like there might be certain brands, or like you sell a certain type of item that you have to have like a specific type of a box. Again, I'm only speaking from me. I'm saying I don't buy boxes. Doesn't You do you. You do you, but I'm just saying if you are buying boxes just to buy boxes, there are other ways. Yes. Welcome back, Melody. Oh my gosh, Fat Boy, hi. Okie dokie. So I think I'm going to like maybe take the dogs for a quick walk instead of the last 30 minutes of I think I'd rather have we had the talk, and I don't want to just jump to showing stuff. We'll do the showing tomorrow, because this turned into the great part of the show. So yes. So we have a show. We're doing a show at 6 p.m. on Deals on Style. And then we also have an I Spy show later on tonight as well. Right? I was like, I think I just need to like throw a little water on my face, and I'm still showing collectibles on Poshmark, but I've never done just the items. So I might put. You know what? I'm just gonna stay like this. Yeah. So I think I'm just, yes, Deals on Style, 6 p.m. We're going to do Y2K Dreams. We got a lot of new stuff. Check this out. Look at the sparklies. So this is wool and mohair, no, sorry, Angora. A wool Angora blend with lots of these really fun gemstones. Some of them I've added on myself. Some of them are original, but lots of fun little throwback vintage moments. Yes. So I'm going to say thank you all so much. Who shot JR? What? Ooh, Dallas vibes. I don't know if I got it right away. Are we? Yes. Take it all. You know what? The whole set's a giveaway. Everybody get in there. Dallas well, now I want to watch it. I need a good show to watch. I feel like I'm not finding any good shows. So thank you all so much for joining and being here during my chaos, my crying, my ugly crying. I really appreciate you being here for me. I didn't intend to have this conversation. I literally kind of just broke down. So I apologize that you saw it as a breakdown. But I'm glad that we had this really great talk, and it was so great to see you all. Oreo, yes, it was so good to see you as well. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you all as you are as well. Remember, I'm always here for you. If you ever need to talk, send me a message. And I really, really do love you. Thank you all so much for taking the time today. So yeah, I think we're gonna send us off on a raid, and then we'll be back on Deals at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So head over to Deals on Style and bookmark the show. Deals on Style. Oh, that didn't work. But that's how you spell it. So you can go up and find us in the search tray there, and then bookmark that upcoming show. We're also going to be. I'm going to redo my entire like show schedule thing. At one point, we were like having TBD style, and then like it's just a mess. So just bookmark them. I'm going to change them. Just know that I know that it's a mess, and I'll get it all sorted. Thank you, thank you. So let's head off. Is there anybody that wants to request where we go with the raid? Oh, you're so sweet. We'll see you later. I hope you have a fantastic day, and let's go. Let's go to another estate sale. Okay. Ciao for now. I'm going to hug you again. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. I know that I can't find the words, and maybe it was a lot, but just know that it meant a lot to me. So ciao for now. Enjoy the rest of the shows, and we'll see you later on at 6 p.m. If you have a chance to see us on the Oshkosh. We'll see you there. All right, let's go. Oh, why? Where's the button? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ciao.